I don't speak English. Fuck off!
No. Let's get nuts.
So do I, like, what's going on? How you doing? Hey, how are ya? Happy Sunday. Welcome to the shit show that is us, I guess. Got the 36-month badge. Hey, you did too. Rock on, baby. Fuck me, that reminds me, I have to remember that I need to make a 48. Whoops. Yeah, I gotta get that going here, because Road Toads hit 47 last week, and I'm just like, ah! It's just mind-boggling. By the way, any of you watching on YouTube, make sure you smash up that like button and get some hearts in the chat over there, because help a brother out and all that jazz. I'll make a note. Thank you very much. Let me see. I had something on my mind and it kind of walked away on me. That's all right. And just like it's 4 years later, right? Fucking insane. Insane. I can't wrap my head around that. I really can't. But, I mean, here we are, right? Time is a construct. I remember back in the days when we used to just sit and listen to rock music on TikTok and on Twitch and just hang out and just shoot the shit just cuz. And then DMCA's kicked in. It's a Sunday, I guess, dealing with new grief before I dealt with old grief. And oh, I see. I'm sorry. And I do have sound today. Excellent. Glad to hear that. I want to put plants in my new tank. Cool. Happy it's a Sunday. Yes, Angie, I am. I'm actually having a kind of a happy-ish day, aside from the fact that I woke up with one motherfucker of a headache. But when I took my meds, I took an Advil with it, so hopefully that goes away soon-ish. That'd be nice. It seems to be working, but it's another friend gone. Oh, I understand that. Shoost has a name. Oh, headache? No. Actually, I have been kind of to myself and somewhat quiet just because I've been almost, that's tomorrow, but close enough, right? Yeah, I've just been to myself and working on a lot of shit. Yeah, I was gonna come over, grab my thing, and then Panda reminded me last night that we were coming over Monday, so I figured, yeah. Nope, that's fair. Yeah, Shoost and Panda and family are coming over for cake tomorrow for Jace's actual birthday. I am home alone right now because the family has gone to Callaway Park without me. And it was a conversation that my wife and I had Friday. And she said, you know what, instead of us going all together on Saturday, I'm going to get to, she's going with her friend Morgan, who is also bringing their kids. And they're going to Callaway Park together. And she said, why don't you just stay home? It is going to save you a world of pain because you're probably just going to be miserable trying to walk around and trying to keep up with all of us. And the kids are going on all the rides and stuff. And she said, we'll do a thing all together as a family on Monday. And she's like, I know you've got FOMO about it, which is funny that she would say that because it's true. But that's related to pain and the fact that, you know, I keep missing out on all of these things because it hurts and I just can't keep up. Not doing too well because I'm having issues with my gonads just randomly hurting. That is random and it kind of sucks. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, we've had worse conversations here, right? But yes, have to wish her a happy birthday tomorrow. Yes, I'm sure she will probably be playing with you guys at some point. I just walked into the call out there. Oh, about having FOMO over the fact that you hurt? No, I totally get it. I know there's a few of you here that get it, right? The fact that we can't do the things that we used to be able to do because our bodies hate us. like a wall you didn't see. It's something along them lines. Something like that. Let me ever so quickly get this out of the way. Just a reminder to you guys about the monthly surprise box. I do have a couple of names in it, but if anybody else wants to get into it, it's simple. All you got to do Wow, thanks, computer. Yeah, all you got to do is for every $10 that you donate, that's one entry into the monthly surprise box. And if you don't know what that is, it means you tell me the topic associated that you would like me to send you as a gift, and I will print you up something. I come up with it. You tell me what the theme is, I'll make it, and I'll send it to you as a surprise gift. So, for example, if you say Doctor Who, maybe I will make you a TARDIS coaster set, which, yes, I do have the files for. I have made them before. It's actually like a box. It's really cool. Anyway, I'm not going to go on that. If you tell me plants, shoe face keycaps, that could be interesting to make. If you tell me plants, I have 100 different plant pot designs, including like the water, the slow drip water one, including a Darth Vader one, including a TIE fighter one. You know, they got fucking all kinds of... I've got the vegetable pot, which I'm sorry I can't show you. Yeah, bunch of stuff like that. Anyway, for every $10 you donate, that's one name, or that's one entry into the draw. So if you donate 30, that's in 3 times. All right, that's out of the way. Okay, cool. Shoest face keycaps. And by the way, thanks for that, donate on the wish list. Of course, a chance to get yourself a sexy little Mando helmet in the design that you like, or maybe your own custom R2 droid. Part of my droid army, which I've printed up a bunch of blanks for, just in case people want them. And just like that, Shoe shuts down. In your Demon Daddy pillow, you buy enough Shoes keycaps. So you could poke Shoes in the face all you want. It could be a good time, you never know. But yeah, so I'm here all by my lonesome today. And by that I mean just me and you guys. Hanging out, chilling, just doing the thing. Life's hard right now, it doesn't feel good. I feel that 100%. Let's get a mass hug. Let's get a mass hug on Indie Kitty. I don't know if Shoest is actually paying attention or not, but that's okay. I want a demon one. Hey. God damn it. I'm so confused. Unrecognized command. What the fuck? Goddamn thing. Thank you. It was fighting with me about it. That's okay. Burping up sushi doesn't taste too great. It doesn't taste as good as when it went down, no? Such sadness. That's kind of a qualifier, I think, when it comes to feet. Defrag, I see you over there. What's going on, man? And poke you incessantly forever. No shit. You guys are strange. I love it. I love it. I'm all here for it. Vito, hard Vito. And a mass hug going out to Vespa. There we go. Why? Because Vespa doesn't want to be at work. And that's a mood. That's 100% a mood. I get that. Been a long time. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing all right. Doing okay over here. I've been keeping myself very busy with a lot of the droid building and fighting off the pain and all of that good jazz. Reminder, if you're over on YouTube, smash up that like button for me. Let's get some hearts going on and help a guy out. Not big on the touchy, no touchy. It's true. That's why we don't do hugs on Shoes, because he tends to blow us all up. Which in and of itself is pretty funny. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of droid stuff, printing out these little things here. I don't know if you caught the monthly surprise box I'm doing, and if people donate and send filament or anything like that, I make them droids in their own custom colors, or even little Mando helmets, which is great. If you wanted a mug or something, keycaps getting touched all the time. Very touched, yeah. Not only that, it's kind of weird, the idea of having you on a keycap, right? And people just like poke, right? It's the same reason that I won't put my face on merch, because I feel weird about that, right? The only exception was because I had to, that one fucking Hawaiian shirt where I put on that cartoon logo of myself, and I thought that was hilarious, but that's it. Or maybe that squirrel rendition of myself on some hoodies, like I know Chaos has one, but that's it, right? Not my actual face on merch. I have a problem with that. I'd be scared, but my keycaps roast built. I mean, they might. People drinking out of you. Yeah. I mean, you know, there's one thing I have of myself, and it's the AI version of, like, Darkseid. And that's it. That's a good point. Yeah, you never know if you're going to tap the escape key, it's going to be like, hey, fuck you. If people are staying hydrated because of me. I mean, that's something. I don't know. Every time you touch one of your keys.
I'm JP Schuster.
And I'm CB Mooster.
And we're here to fight for you.
That'd be kind of funny, I think. Though, in fairness, I do have buttons on a Stream Deck that allow me to do that, so there's that. Maybe it should be a thing just for fee. Maybe. Crazy Fish Lady. What's a-happening? I may have to look what I need to do to get the best droid ever. The mouse droid? The mouse droid? Let me show you. And by the way, I do, and these are all scale, by the way, Frag. This one Polar Bear Mama's mouse droid. Because this is Polar Bear Dad's gonk droid. Right? You can see their scale. So yeah, Polar Bear Dad actually has a gonk droid. But yeah, you want a mouse droid, that's it. Now you know. Or, I mean, you know, you want a couple of mouse droids, $10 per, I don't know. I would like to see a cat in a squirrel suit. Are you calling me fat? Gonk. That and the Mando helmets, right? Gotta love the Mando helmets. Am I calling you fat? No, I'm calling you gonk. Sad gonk. Aw. Poor sad gonk. Maybe it's a surprise box. Gonk. 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 Like that flip top head commercial for brushing your teeth. Hey, look who arrived. You know damn well what that calls for. Boing! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all my non-binary neurodivergent squirrels, we would like to welcome to the stadium, Dragon Suck My Dick Heart! Oh yeah. Somebody made a full-size replica gonk with an internal cooler. What I always said was, if I make one, because what I want to do is I want to make one that's probably a quarter scale, right? And I want to actually put it on my desk here and use it as its intended purpose, as a power droid. So I would want to like have power so you could like plug in all of your like USBs and shit. So, you know, put in a little USB bar, a little power bar and shit. I think that'd be fantastic, right? To actually make a gonk droid as a power droid. That's what I think. And I was gonna keep it a secret, but you know what? Fuck it, because I have to take it apart later anyway. Let me show you something. Shut up and take my money, right? I want to show you something. Hey, look what I got. I put them together as a test to make sure that all of the parts would work and are compatible, and he articulates in the same way that I like him to. Obviously, the only exception is I don't have the head, because I don't have the head put together, because I'm getting the parts that need to be painted separately. Does he wear tennis shoes? Oh, look at him. I know, right? And what's funny is he stands just shy. He will stand just shy of 4 feet tall. You have to give him head. Ah, I see what you did there. No, he's I have to paint him, right? You can see where I've done the Bondo, the spot putty, and I've done the sanding to hide the seams from where he was put together. So yeah, I put him together as a test to make sure that he could articulate and everything the way that he's supposed to. And yep, then I have to sadly disassemble him and then paint them all up in the pieces that I want painted the right colors. What? Kind of rude do you make a plastic droid that's almost as big as Chaos? I know, right? Honestly, he looks awesome. Wait till he's painted. Just wait till he's painted. And then I will share with you his name. Because I already named him. He already has a name, right? But once I get the colors on him, and I'm going to print myself up a stencil, I guess, so that I can put the designs and like the little symbols and shit that I want on him. How long are you alone today? I think until like 7 or 8. Random stuff randomly randomized? No, actually, it's already planned out. Unfortunately, the TISM won't let me do random on things like this. I have to design it out like in Photoshop, well, Photo P. You have plans for dinner? I don't know what's going on. I'm assuming that they're eating down there, but I haven't talked to them about it. But outside of that, no, I don't. High school biology student used to say formaldehyde sounds like a good name for a cat. Fair enough. At least the droid isn't taller than me. I mean, the droid's close, though. But he's a full scale, right? That's exactly how big he is in the shows and the movies and shit. For steaks? You expect me to say no to shit like that? I'll touch base with the wife and I'll see what the plan is after the stream here, and I'll obviously keep you in the loop. 100%. Yeah, like I'm gonna say no to a fucking steak. I think not, my friends. Food should be your plan for dinner. It's true. It's true. No, I'm not capable of saying no to steak. Nope. It is not within my fucking... It's not in my vocabulary when it comes to that. If you're a home alone. Yeah. Don't go breaking my heart. I do... I don't know if you heard that. We do... And I only found that... Food. It's what's for dinner. Hey, look at that. I won some things. We have company for a week. And I only found out... when it happened. But we have company for a week that I was not expecting. Apparently I was told about it, but I forgot. That's okay, because it's Goob. We have Gooby here for a week. Well, shit, exactly, right? It's Gooby! Yeah, Gooby's here for a week. Was it on the calendar? If not, it never existed. Fuck it, I'm coming over now. He's such a good boy. Quiche, it's what's for dinner. For someone? Maybe. Well, you got to be careful because Pocket, being Pocket Quiche, eats everything else. So it's more like quiche, it's what's having you for dinner. Well, it's a good thing Gooby's going to be here tomorrow, too. But yeah, apparently his mama that adopted him, she and her fiance are getting married this week. So she asked if we could hang on to him while they did the marriage and fucked off for a few days. And the wife's like, absolutely. So, I mean, it's Gooby. I'm not going to have a problem with that, right? He's such a good dog. He really is. And he's such a beautiful boy. But, anyway, that's enough of me gushing about the puppy. And besides, it gives Sabine somebody to play with that actually has the same energy level as her and will put up with her shit. Hey, none of that. So yeah, that's kind of nice. Very happy about that. But yeah, it came as a bit of a surprise. The wife's like, well, I told you a couple of months ago. I'm like, a couple of months ago, obviously. I'm gonna fucking remember. She's like, yeah, I know. My bad. Talking about you, not to you, Sabine. That's right. That's right. I'm talking about you, not to you, child. I feel much better now. I'm glad you do. That's what I'm here for. If I can make you feel a little bit better for the most ridiculous of reasons, then hey, I'm here for it. I am down for that. Speaking of fostering, I have friends in Calgary that recently lost their puppy due to health and age, so they started fostering. Very first one, my buddy said to his wife, this is going to be a foster fail. Don't do it on the first one. That's the secret. You got to get through a couple of them first. Prove that you can do it, right? That's just, that's just my opinion. But I'm also a little bit more of a hard ass when it comes to that, too. Yeah, too soon. The thing is, though, I can understand that because when our Cassie died, I didn't think I was going to be able to handle having another one so soon. But we adopted Django like within 2 weeks, I think, just because it felt too empty here without a dog. Right? We had no dogs at that time. Got through 9 fosters before I failed. Good on you. Apparently he's clicking with the dog very well. Wants to keep it. There you go. Right? And so I can understand that feeling, right? It was so empty here. It felt so quiet here without a dog. So we just decided, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna check one out and see how it works. And yeah, that's how we got Django. The only reason I waited 2 weeks is the kitten-proof my house. There you go. Thanks for that, Dan. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Speaking of gifts. Speaking of gifts and surprise boxes and stuff like that. Hi, Siege. 1 or 2 ago, we were fairly quickly. I couldn't have her. Never mind me and Panda. Well, the thing is, with you guys, Aria would be the deciding factor, right? Absolutely. Same for us, right? When it comes to a lot of that stuff, Jasa is a very big factor. I'm done after mine. No, I totally get that. I'm getting attached to my foster baby bunny. Well, it's a baby bunny. It's cute. Because of course it is. Oh yeah, but anyway, speaking of handing things out. The fuck? The fuck, he says? I'm not got too good. That's right, get wrecked. I'd like to welcome Dan the Polar Bear Dad to the Green Sword crew. I could pass out every puppy you get in the pocket fellas, get me every time. You know what this means, Dan? I have to redo my fucking intro now. Because Jay's like, take my sword away. No. No, I'm not going to do that. I will, however, hand one to Dan. Hashtag damn it, Dan. That's right. Give him a pillow for emotional support. 100%. I mean, I've got my emotional support squirrels, meerkats, Wookiees, and Yodas, so I'm good. Alright, so Geek Ross treats Rabbit as new friends, unfortunately for the rabbits. He plays a bit rough. Our neighbors, yeah. Unfortunately, Sabine is the same way with our cats. She wants to play with the cats all the time, but she plays rough. Like, oh, here we go. But she plays too rough. Yeah, already worth it. I saw it coming. Okay, I feel better. Perfect. I have a question. If you have Lord Byron, Edgar Allan, won a black kitten girl, what would you name her? I can't give you an answer right now about that because honestly, I would have to sit down, take those names, and I would have to run them through a couple of searches to find something. Nevermore? Hey, that's not bad. I mean, you could call her Poe. Just very simply Poe. Or if she's black, call her Raven. Mary Shelley. Nice. Good connection. Yeah, I guess off the top of my head, that'd be my two suggestions. Poe or Raven. Or Raven Poe, or Poe Raven, or... I don't know. But that's just me. Lovey for Lovecraft. Yeah. Could do that. That's not bad. Cat Thulu. Mary Shelley was friends with Lord Byron. There you go. See, look at that. Got the crowd jumping in and helping out. That's my cat's name. Cat Thulu. That's very interesting. I'm not feeling this track. There we go. Look at that. We're learning shit today. It's always a good stream when we learn something. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. My cat has two names, Chase and Asshole. Well, I mean, most of our cats have a couple of names. I mean, we have Vegas, my cat with 13 toes, also known as my bitch Puddin'. We've got Effie, or FML is his full name. Effie, or Neffer, or Kidder, as Jason calls him. And then we have Noodle, Screamy McFuckface. So, yeah, all of our cats have nicknames too. Claudia, nice. Anne for Anne Rice, or Annie. That's good. I like these. Some good suggestions, kids. Keep it up. Two black cats, Batman and Toothless. They were named after Anne Rice characters, but we couldn't tell them apart after their facial expressions. Nice. That's funny. Lenore for a cat name? Hmm. Maybe. I don't know, but keep the ideas coming. Give Indie Kitty a couple of suggestions, right? Now I want to name an animal Nevermore. I mean, I could make you a little droid. You can call him Nevermore. Extra prime rib steak sticking out in case you're coming over. It ends up being no, then we can use it for stir fry later this week. Excellent. Excellent. It's always great to multi-purpose. It's either that or I'm eating out of a can. So, you know, I've met me. I know how I work. Or leftovers, because we have a bunch of leftovers in the fridge. And I'm the only one who eats fucking leftovers around here. Because I'm the guy who hates wasting food. Also, in case you guys forgot, we're doing something on Saturday, because, well, I mean, it's way fucking overdue. My wife is going to my sister's place for her birthday on Saturday, and we're gonna have a rave on Saturday night, finally. The voice chat rave is on this coming Saturday, August 24th. So, hey, don't miss out. Gonna stream some of it here on Twitch. Unfortunately, sorry, YouTube, because you like copyright striking me here left, right, and center. So we're gonna stream the first part on Twitch, then we're going straight back to the VC and unloading everybody in there. Or maybe, just maybe I'll just stream the whole fucking thing on Twitch. Maybe. You never know. We'll find out. We'll see what I'm feeling. Yeah, I know this song. I am a Gothic English literature major. I am not. I am a digital media production major. And then it turns out that 16-year-olds with hack copies of Photoshop were doing the same jobs that I was doing for $25. So that fucking ended that real quick. But I mean, at least I still kept the skills. So yay for that. Means now I animate for my own entertainment. Annie Mae! Hello, Annie! What's up? Harper or Shirley? Hey. Look at you guys coming up with the names. What's up with you there, you French danger? Rawr. I don't know what I'm rawring for, but here we are. It's humid, hot, and rainy. Nice. Oh, I don't see a fee in there anymore. Or maybe it's just not showing me. Anyway, whatever. Burb, no worries. What's up with you? I'm making droids. And dealing with dogs. And I don't know, woke up in a shit ton of pain, so I went and sat in the shower for like 45 minutes. It was great. Planted my ass on my chair, hit myself with hot water. It seemed to help a little bit. So there's that. My headache seems to be gone. I'm losing brain cells just being at work. I mean, that's common. That was me at my last job, for sure. Not my last job, but the one prior to that. Yeah, for sure. But that was also managing numerous lounges and clubs and stuff like that and dealing with people. Yeah. It's hard to find a good job. Fair enough. I feel like the whole job thing is very weird and fucked up post-COVID, right? Because people learned that they can do a lot of jobs from home. So what's the point in going into a place and having to deal with people? And then there are a lot of companies because of that are saying we can't find people because they don't want to work on the residents, right? And it's weird. It's just really weird. All I know is I could not do a public-facing job anymore. I can't do that. It's too hard on me. Having to deal with people, and after my own, self-discoveries and realizing who I am and realizing the amount of masking that I was doing for decades beforehand. No, I don't think I could go back to pretending to be somebody that I'm not anymore. 'Cause that would just be too hard on my system. Even with the amount of times that it just automatically happens out of reflex because of the number of years that I worked in, like, service industries and whatnot. Nope. That is not for me anymore. Unfortunately. Live in Seattle, I can't find a job that's not stupid or I could park my car at. I'm a self-professed data gremlin. I don't know what's worse between service industry and data entry. Boom. Like a motherfucking chainsaw. You're very much the same, but I don't... Been doing sales for the better part of 20 years. Yeah. Good song. Yeah, I know. Without paying for parking, customer service. Yeah, that's stupid. This year will be fine, but next year when kiddo's school full time, I may have to see if there's some working because Asian something I can bank on anymore until I see a surgeon. What do you mean it's not something you can bank on anymore? Like as in getting it and it won't cover enough, or just the struggle of getting it? No, I'm done. Yeah, you put in just about 20 years. Well, I did over 20 years in the bars. You know, started when I was 17, got out when I was 40-ish. How old was I? I don't remember. I'd have to look back on it. Motherfucking chainsaw. I'm just thankful that people we deal with are generally decent. Nice. No chance of approval until they know it's fixable or not. And the last doctor document, you're right, yeah. I have to wait for another surgeon referral. Which, hey, wonderful sitting on that fucking wait list of hurry up and wait, right? I absolutely get that. Because, yeah, here's me sitting on the wait list waiting to see a neurologist. And I've been sitting on it for 9 months now. 9 or 10 months. So, yeah, that's going to be the never-ending fucking wait. Yay me. Oh, well. Motherfucking chainsaw. Such a happy song. Went to see Deadpool 3 yesterday. Now I can't wait to see it come on Disney Plus so I can watch it over and over again. I've been fighting the urge to watch it again. Or getting by on Panda's Way. It would be nice to have a second account. Absolutely, it would. Hubby would want a full droid. Okay. Your hubby needs to talk to me then. Or you need to, you know, confer. It happens with the people I serve not only on vacation, but on a cruise. That as well, right? It's going to tend to put them in a better mood than just your normal fucking run-of-the-mill dealing with local people that, you know, don't give a shit about you. They're just out to, like, do their thing real quick. And, or at least in my experience, anyway. They're on cruise control. Hey. My bad. Blow it. This is going to be a fun little rave. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's going to be a hoot. Cookies, courtesy of Cajun. Anybody want a cookie? Cookies for everybody. Let's get a shout out for Cajun there, shall we? Such a good shower song. Blow that whistle, bitch. Want a quick shower? Throw on solids and slides. Nice. That's kind of funny. Yum yum. Thank you, Cajun. What a loving guy. That crazy ass Cajun. There we go. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Poke the Dragoon. How's it going? It's not too bad. We love our Cajun Geek. It's true. It's true. We absolutely do. Nah, it's going. Not too bad. By my lonesome today, so that's all good. Just hanging out with me and the pit droid. The headless pit droid. Which, maybe I'll get some painting done on him later today. I don't know. Can you see? Did you miss the pit droid? He has no head, but I assembled him to make sure that he was, he could articulate and stuff. Like, he's fully articulated, except he doesn't crunch down into his little tiny form, but, that's looking good. I think so too. I'm a big fan, but like I said, I'm gonna have to take at least certain pieces. He shall need a hug. Yes, he shall. There is a couple of little spots that I still need to hit with more of the Bondo and sand it down a bit. Like, you can still kind of see the seam line right here, right? So I want to make sure that's gone. The legs are pretty good for the most part. I think there's a couple spots on the shins here or whatever. But yeah, I want to get him painted up and finish up the spot sanding. Here, stand, buddy. Get over in the corner. There we go. And then I just have to finish doing the spots, sealing on the spot putty on the head, because there's a couple of spots here that I just have to fix up right on the edges. And then, yeah, I'm just going to put them together. The only reason that I did not have the head attached is because there is literally a fuck ton of parts that have to connect to the head, right? So I want to kind of paint them up individually before I go putting the whole thing together. But yeah, aside from that, he's pretty much pretty close to good to go. And now that I did the spot putty, it was essentially a test to make sure that it was that I could do it properly with the spot putty to hide the lines. So now that I've got that, I can get back to working on Jax, the big astromech, because there's a lot of seams that are going to need to be hidden on him, right? Because he's modular, so he came together in pieces. So I have to make sure I can hide all of those, but I'm looking forward to it. It's a lot of work, but it's going to be fun. He needs head, but doesn't get it. Ah. Gonna head out needing some quiet time. Much love. Mwah. And right back to you, our lovely pocket friend. All of the nums in your direction. I was thinking about making a mini-sized, but I don't know how well I can make him articulate, right? I don't know if I have screws that are small enough that are going to make it work, but something to look at. Something to consider anyway. Again, not on the top of my priority list, but it was something to think about. I also still have to get, now that I have I got my order from Temu, which is, speaking of small screws and shit, right? I had to fucking order these off of Temu to get the right sizes. Because, yeah, Schutz and I went and hit up Home Depot, and I hit up all of the other places to try and find small metric screws, which you cannot seem to find in Canada, which is so fucked up. I would have thought that we would have had the metric stuff on lock, but who knew? But yeah, anyway, I also have to get, I have to get Babel put together too. Only about, what, half the list? Yeah, give or take. And then the other ones that we tried to get, like the Imperial ones, they didn't fit. It was like they were just like a fucking twat hair too big.
Squirrel.
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 And another. All them squirrels jumping around. But yeah, they were a hint too big or just a hint too small and wouldn't do the job. It pissed me off. So I have a collection of these brand new fucking bags near Canada's US Light. I did hear that, actually. You didn't know that Alberta is Texas Light? Mini Texas? It's true. We could prove it. The amount of truck nuts and oil freaks around here. Uh-huh. It's true. What could we do about it? Nothing. We just kind of smile away, boys. Smile a wave. But it is what it is. But anyway, yeah, I have to get little Babel put together here and get her set up on the thingy over there. I just, again, have to move more shit around. Is Alberta smaller than Texas? I think area-wise, yes. That's a good question, actually. I believe so. Let's find out. Alberta area size. 661.848. 661,000. 661,848 versus they're very close to the same size. 269, 255. Yep, there you go. Thanks, Shust. Yeah, damn close. You know, most of Texas is empty, right? It's okay, so is most of Alberta. Well, I don't want to say most. We have a lot of farm area. A lot. Maybe not so much in the northeast or northwest especially. But you know, from central down, pretty much all of that is all farmland. It's emptier than most of it. Maybe. I know they have a bigger population than us, but that's also because they're major city. Well, I'm pretty sure they do anyway. But yeah, they would have a bigger population than us, because we only have 4.5 mil here or something. 5 mil. North part is bloody cold. It's true. The farther north you go, yeah, you get up to Fort McNewfoundland there. You know, you're starting to get into damn near tundra area. So, and honestly, there's only a couple major highways that go up that way anyway. I spent 6 months up in Fort Mac. Never again. Yeah, cities, lots of people, yeah. 30 mil in Texas, so all of, yeah, basically all of Canada. Well, I mean, we've got just shy of 40 mil. 4.37. Oh, it was close. Yeah, 4.5-ish. Yeah, 4.37. What, Angie, what year was that? Is that 22? Like, how recent is that population? Because it won't have changed that much. Not a lot, anyway. But yeah, apparently the powers that be here in her fucking 2019. Okay, yeah, so we're probably about... Okay, yeah, we're probably a little over 4.5 then. But yeah, in her infinite fucking wisdom, the leader of the government here in Alberta, she wants to double the population. She wants 10 million here. But, you know, maybe doing things like doing your job properly and fixing fucking homelessness and shit would help. But anyway, I'm not going to get onto that rant. What I am going to do is tell you that it's time for a self-care break. So, time to go and get yourself some water, stand up, have a stretch, grab a snack, do what you got to do.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Time for a self-care break. We'll be back in just a minute.
I do what I want. I break through the night. Heart pounding, bass kicking, ready for the fight. No rules can hold me. No limits in sight. In the realm of the hard, where I take flight. My spirit unchained, my soul set free. In the thunderous beats, I find my decree. Unleash the power, let the music ignite. I do what I want, in the hardstyle light. I do what I want! I do what I want! I do what I want!
You can't stop me.
Defiant and fierce, I dance on my own. Through the echoes of time, my story is shown. No boundaries can bind me, no fears to incite. I do what I want in the hardstyle night. I do what I fucking want. So join in the madness, the energy so raw. Feel the rhythm pulsating down to your core. In this world of chaos where we unite, I do what I want in the hardstyle delight. I do what I fucking want. I do what I want. You can't stop me. I do what I want. You won't stop me. I do what I fucking want.
Sarcasm self-test complete.
Oh good, that's back online.
Alrighty. No, but if you find out, let me know, please. Fair enough. Well, no, not like a one-up. No, nothing like that. Been a while since I heard my theme song. Yeah, I thought that had to be thrown in there just for shits and giggles. I was actually thinking about putting that as the intro, but I didn't have the time to get it to work, so unfortunately. Oh, well, the thought was there. Reminder, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you smash a like button. Help a guy out. And for any of you that are just hanging out here and have nothing to do, hey, you want to open me up on YouTube and put a like on it. It's not going to hurt my feelings. Mwah, I love you. Anyway, pull yourself up. The bootstrap used to mean an impossible task. Now it's coded. We pulled up the ladder behind us. You just need to work harder. Yes, yeah. And that's a part that I'm constantly arguing with a lot of people about, is the fact that the previous generations that had it easy and could live on one income full time and buy a house and buy a car and all of that, they literally did pull the ladder up behind them and made it fucking near impossible for a lot of us, right? And nowadays it's ridiculous, because if you look at the graphs at the cost of inflation, like how inflation has gone, the cost of housing, how much that's gone up versus the cost of your annual income, right? It's preposterous. I hate that phrase. So do I. But the impossible task, yeah, that's good to know because it's accurate. I just nailed it. Right? You have to try harder. I love that. Hey, I do know that. Hey, look at that. You did know it. They have the audacity to say it's because we don't want to work or we don't know how to budget and save. Yeah. And even when we do, it seems completely pointless because it's not helping us in any way. Right? It's 2 full-time incomes and then some just to survive. Show me pulling bootstraps into boots. I can't afford while working a job that won't pay for the boots to start with. Yeah. That's funny, too, because that's the thing here, right? One of the major industries being the oil industry. And you have to have a lot of this shit beforehand. Housing affordability in Canada. Oh, now I'm curious. Well, let's have a look-see. Let me just get the right browser. Thanks, Shoes. Zoom that in a bit. Yeah, look at that. Look at that shit right there. Started in the early 2000s. Why's my mouse not? There we go. Started in the early 2000s. Sorry, I'm just going to shut this off for a second. Not that. That one. All right, yeah. So started about, there's a big housing drop here. I would say it's about, what, 2002-ish? And then just up and fucking up and up. Unreal. Especially when mother and try harder. I'm doing my best. Yeah. Blaming the current gen on being poor on buying Starbucks. Average person spends less than $40 a week on Starbucks. If you did spend $40 a week every week, that'd only be $2,000 a year. I believe we have $2K a year, but yeah, make or break, no shit. And avocado toast. That's right. Don't forget the avocado toast, because that's a thing. Yeah, unbelievable. They could take my twice monthly Dunkin' out of my cold dead hand. That's why I just make my own. It's just easier that way. Three, 4 years, my wife had been unable to wear. Yeah. It's been a struggle worse. She's not even really getting any rest. Spend so much time trying to figure out how to keep it going. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, we kind of fucked up our budget this month because we forgot about the one of the bills that we had. And so it didn't get paid. And then they called us up and they're like, we're going to be shutting you off on this. And wife's like, no, I don't fucking think so. And then had to do that. And we had to fucking like skimp off of the rent in order to do it. Right. So we're still at this point even a little bit behind on our rent. But thankfully, our landlord is like fucking amazing. And he gets it. He's always said that if you're ever having trouble, just let me know. Let me double that. 4K, 5-6 year appearance mortgage. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, the price difference is just fucking astronomical. And the bill is $200. Wow. For the protein and fruit bars. And you got to think too, for a lot of us specifically, there are food sensitivities, there are texture issues, right? Things like that. There is the problem of being able to feed yourself even, right? On some days, I'll use myself as an example. If I am by myself, my interoception is... I don't know who's calling me right now, but my interoception is so bad that I won't even realize that I'm hungry until I can actually hear my stomach. Elimination of the company pension has made restless force in the stock market. Wow. Huh. Making workers dependent on shareholder value because companies don't want to pay out pensions anymore. It's ridiculous. Anything they can do to, keep themselves rolling in the money. Everything from like their fucking stock buybacks and shit like that, right? Galen Weston, a prime example up here. The head of Loblaws, which it controls a good chunk of like grocery stores and like Shoppers Drug Mart and things like that. Make the rich richer and the rest poor. Yep. Right? There essentially is no middle class anymore. You either have money or you're fucked. And you're struggling to try and keep yourself in the lower middle class. Thermal population, if you don't college, you never get a job. Yep. Half is drowning in shit loans. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if you look at some of the ridiculous requirements for a lot of jobs nowadays, right? They want you to have like a full degree plus between 5 and 9 years experience for an entry-level fucking job. Like, that's unrealistic. Completely unrealistic. And then they're shitting on people for working at places like McDonald's and whatnot in order to try and survive, because in the meantime, nobody's going to have any of this experience to even get into an entry-level job. Even having this degree and whatnot, the expectation that you need to have 5 years of fucking 5 years of experience, you can't get that. So people are trapped in jobs like fucking working in fast food and whatnot. And then people shit on them for McDonald's giving you a fair wage, right? Oh, well, they don't deserve $15 an hour for that. They're just flipping burgers. Yeah, but they can't afford to fucking live. So a guy complaining about wanting 10 years experience in a programming language. It was 2 years old at the time. Yeah, companies have. They lost their fucking minds. Requiring experience for an entry-level job pretty much defeats the purpose, doesn't it? It totally does. And by hello, my little Swami. I mean, entry-level pay, not entry-level experience. It's true. But the fact that they want you to have years of experience where you should be coming in at a higher spot. Six years post-secondary, 10 years being in the field. Mm-hmm. Sounds everyone said I should actually do the job right. The big franchises are lean on temporary foreign workers. We have a lot of the same problem up here. Teen year has been working. Because only one company exists. Yeah, truth. HR writing the job description you said as a technical lead. No shit. Work at the people who say there's no excuse. You need to pull yourself up by the bootstraps again because some dude with Down syndrome has worked at McDonald's for 20 years. Uh-huh. Entry-level IT requiring a master's in 5 years. But it's becoming the norm. Yeah. Sadly, it is. Job online when the pay is exceptional. You needed 2 to 3 years experience in sales and stuff. Required you to live in DC. And I'm like, no, another job requires a bachelor's degree. Everybody doing? We're doing not too bad. I guess we're just kind of bitching right now, but I mean that happens because off topic is the topic. I'm a huge proponent of immigration, but ain't fast food place having a problem finding skilled workers. Well, yeah, and it's because it's the jobs that nobody wanted to do. That was the whole point of the temporary foreign worker, is because people didn't want to do things like janitorial, like work in fast food, shit like that, right? They didn't want to do the jobs. They wanted something better than that. And so temporary foreign workers brought in to do all of these quote-unquote shit jobs that nobody wanted to do. And then it just became an epidemic of all of these other companies following that same lead. But I agree with you, right? Without immigration, our economies would absolutely fail. Up here in Canada, we have consistently brought in at least 250,000 for the past, I can't think of how many years. And it's gone up every year because it has to, right? I think next year we're going to be bringing in somewhere around between 3 and 350. About 350,000 immigrants, right? Because it helps the economy. Because you're bringing in people that have got skills, hopefully, and that can do these jobs, not just, cab drivers working at, the 7-Eleven or what have you, but people with, since 2016, yeah. Instead of being able to hire 12 people to do the work of 8 people, so you can keep it all under 32 hours, being full-time, against the law, you employ 8 people and work them full-time, and beyond. Like, that's the sad part. But that's the way of the fucking world nowadays. Makes around 40 an hour with rent, price of food and kid. We were struggling to get ahead. We aren't falling behind. 10 years ago, that kind of wage would have been something you would rejoice at. 100%. 100%. Like, even when I was working in the rail yard and I was at my cap there, I was making 37 an hour. And this was back in 2016, I want to say. Right? Doing overtimes for 51 an hour. Right? And even then, we were still barely head above water. On Indeed.com. Well, and it helps to check out the employer as well, too. I've been able to make over what I'm getting now. Remote. A couple times. Rest mandatory in the office. But why? We've already established that you can work from home successfully and do the job. Right? We've established that. That's what happened in COVID. So why can't they do it now? OnlyFans don't look so bad now, right? Just don't expect me to be very flexible. Lover OT, over $100 an hour. Yeah, no shit. Have to see. I can check out the employer. Indeed should have. They should have. Is it Indeed that has it or no? Has the former employees and whatnot do a rating and whatnot on it? Am I thinking of the right one? I haven't looked for a job in years, so I don't remember. Entire other fucking states, right? Yeah. I'm sure it was Indeed. Where do you check that out? Or no, Glassdoor. Thanks, Roxy, at the same time. That's what it was. I had to think about that. Yeah, Glassdoor is what it was. Where you can check out the jobs, and there's the ratings. At risk of having to leave the state because currently moving back in with my mother because I need... Got my... Oh, is that my wife calling? One second. My phone's at 26%. Oh no! Gothic is in the house with a 36. Hey! And Siege is off to work. All right, catch you later, man. Your bank was forbid you to. Yeah. Right. You gotta be careful about that. Uh-oh. Godzilla.
Praise be his name. May he destroy this house last.
Hello, and thank you for calling ADHD Incorporated. All our operators are currently busy. Your call is very important to us. Please hold the line and the first available representative will be happy to help you.
Shockingly, you helped me out right there, so thanks, Dan. Fucking guy. Hey, what's up? How goes it? Welcome to our bitch fest, apparently. Where all we're doing is complaining, and I'm okay with that. And I guess I'll throw this up real quick as a reminder. Hey, if you want to get it on the monthly surprise box draw, any donation over $10 gets your name in there. Hey, who else? Greg, that's a queen bee. For my voice, tabbed out and a little off-putting. I bet. But yeah, for every $10, that gets you once in the draw for the monthly surprise box, which we'll do at the final stream of the month. And then that way I will make something and send it to you. Because why the fuck not? No, go away. Thank you. It was my 36 as well. Oh, it's fucking scary. Scary! Well, it just popped. Okay. I don't know. Can't complain. Stupid persecutor. That's fair, I guess. My plan for kind of getting back into shape. Pear is a shape, so I mean, I'm okay there. I guess. Not that I, have much choice. Kind of stuck as is there. Sadly, there's not much I can do, but... I want to be less round, better for my knees. It's true. It's what I keep hearing. Also weird. Potato shaped. Potato is a shape, yeah. Kind of like peanut. Peanut's a shape, I guess. I mean, it's not hourglass or anything, but, Unfortunately, pear is the shape that I'm stuck with. Kittysaurus has an OnlyFans, if that helps. That's true, she does. I'm a potato. I mean, there is only squirrel, but that just leads to the Patreon, so... I got nothing there. I don't know. Ugh. Went up 3 flights of stairs Thursday. My knees felt like they were going to shatter. I bet. I have enough trouble with one Oh, that was a good crunch. I've been waiting on that one. Ich bin eine Kartoffel. Yep. I'm a potato. At least you didn't say Hähnchen, because, I mean, who wants to be a chicken? Wouldn't you like to be a pepper, too? If you get that reference, then power to you. Oh, Lordy. That's all right, Vespa. It's all good. And you try and have a good day at work. Mental image of somebody legit searching only squirrel stumbling across the pay trail. I mean, it wouldn't hurt my feelings. Katiosaurus isn't exactly thin. No, it's true. It's true. She's talked about that before, too, about the amount of like body image positivity she tries to get for herself in order to do that, right? I'm never gonna shit on anybody for doing that, especially in this day and age, in order to, and then blow everybody up. I mean, I'm my potato in a fillet potatoes. I'm not gonna shit on anybody for doing what they have to do in order to get by, right? I have always been a very avid supporter of sex work is work, right? That's one of the things I've always said prior, way long before pot was legalized up here. That was one of the things I said. Legalize it, tax it, and leave it the fuck alone. Let it be. Let people do what they're going to do. Yes, she just recently did get posted in Playboy. It's a way to bring in more money. Yep. Got to do what you got to do, right? No, I'm not going to shit on that. I just look at that. It's recent. I don't know if it was last month or if it's one that's coming up. As long as it's not scamming people, any work is work. Yep. Yep. And so long as you're not hurting anybody else, right? Do what you're going to do. I don't give a shit. It doesn't affect me. It's... I have nothing to say about it. Because dealing with people sucks sometimes. Yep. Right? Whatever's going to work for you. Doesn't affect me, doesn't affect my life. If you have an OnlyFans or whatever. That's amazing. Yeah, no, that's very recent. I think I only saw a post about that like 2 days ago or something. Why not suck it harder? Suck it long, suck it hard, Trebek. It's just, it's unfortunate that that's, again, the world that we live in, where that has to be a viable option for people. I've seen some of it very short, yeah, $20 is $20, yep. True story, man. I've been seeing a lot of random shit as of late. Hey!
Let's get nuts.
Indy throwing a sub at Nadia. Nadia the PETA. Oh my. There's a face that I haven't seen in a little bit. But again, I've also kind of been keeping to myself working on droids and shit like that. What I should do is finish up the intro for the rave. Because once again, voice chat rave coming up this Saturday. So yeah, make sure you're here for it. Going to be on Twitch for at least part of it, if not all of it. Again, I haven't decided. We'll see how I feel. Fuck yeah, rave. Oh yeah. 55 hours playing Timberborn. I don't think I've ever heard of Timberborn. I'm not familiar with that one. I have been intending to get into playing something. It's just I'm constantly sidetracked by working on droids and shit. Due to inflation, we now ask for a tip at the time of money transfers. So ask for $30. There you go. When does the rave start? It will probably start about 9 p.m. Mountain Time. Actually in town for the rave this time. Nice. It's a bit like Minecraft and Sims combined. Oh my. I could see a lot of people getting addicted to that. Getting very addicted to that. That's kind of funny. Oh. I don't think I have a game next week. Okay. Okay. Beavers have taken over the earth. Well, I mean, okay. Seems legit, I guess. Now I'm curious. Game starts at 9:30. What game? What game are you talking about? Timberborn. Let's have a look-see at this. Hey! I fucking hate that. Stop it. Oh, a D&D game. Cool. Oh, this looks kind of intriguing. And that's like Minecraft? It's a whole lot of inland flooding. Yeah, I could, the beavers swimming around in it. That looks kind of cute. Vertical architecture. Ooh. Like a city builder, but with beavers. Water physics, of course. I wonder if that, there's a town named Beaver in Utah. It's an evolving game, too. I wonder if that city planner guy, I wonder if he's tried this out, whatever his name is. I can't remember now. The guy who would do city skylines and fucking flood the place. I don't know, I own it for months now. I can see that. Overwhelmingly positive reviews. He has? Yeah, cool. I'm gonna have to check and see if he see his videos on it. Because that guy's funny as shit. It's always amusing to watch him flood, you know, do up his shit tsunami. Like, what are you doing, man? So amusing. Don't mind me grooving out here. Oh, yeah. Real civil engineer placing reward as well as skylines. Cool, cool. It's a funny video, the shit flood. Yeah, it was. Sabine, stop it. You guys don't need to bark at everything that moves out there. But yeah, when the guy did that, put all the fucking waste thing into that giant column and then just ripped it down and flooded the whole place. Yeah. The poop tsunami. He's got a Pukano Beaver thing going. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to look him back up. I'm sure I'm subscribed to the guy. Wow, I just looked over at my YouTube dashboard, and it's just hitting the "we'll be right back" thing from Dan. Or at least that's what it's displaying right now. Grooving out, yet there's no music. Nope, not on YouTube. So sorry. But that's what happens when they keep fucking hitting me with the copyright fucking strikes and claims and all that shit. Can you tell Jay to get back to work? Why? Demon's gonna do what Demon's gonna do, man. I typed out forever, but got sidetracked. YouTube's lagging that bad. No, it's just on my dashboard. It always, for some reason, goes like 20 minutes behind, so I have to refresh it constantly. I keep wanting to get a bridge review. Gee. So you're telling me I need to get out of bed and get on my PC, for fuck's sake. No, I'm not telling you anything, Jay. Sit around, do what you want to do, man. Kick back, relax. Enjoy the lack of music on YouTube. Oh, tell him to get back to work because it drives him nuts. Why? Because he's enjoying a day off? Let the man enjoy his day off. Oh no, there are a lot of times that he has to work Sundays and shit, so. That's why you don't see Jay a whole lot in the streams, and that's why Jay's got to put his own streams on hiatus. Because the amount that he's working, I don't blame him. Right? If by the time you get home from work, you are so mentally drained. Not a day off, just got home half an hour ago. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, but if by the time you get home from work, you're just so mentally drained that you can't do it, right? That's, you know, I get it. I've been there. Where you want to do nothing but just like, exist in a fucking lazy boy. I totally get it. Because dealing with people is exhausting. True story. Hashtag now you know. And for those of you watching on YouTube, hey, make sure you get a little like on that. Share some hearts and shit. Help a brother out. Long enough after work is legit. True story. Dealing with my family, exhausting. That's fair. Dealing with a lot of mine is fucking exhausting too. But, I mean, I already did that last weekend when I had to go to my dad's for his 70th birthday. But at least I had one of my sisters that is on my favorites list was there, so I got to hang out with her for a bit, which was nice. So, yeah. But anywho. So what is the plan for this week? I gotta see the steaks. Om num num. My plan for this week, let me see. Well, I should probably prioritize working on the rave intro. Yeah, I should probably do that. Got to do a little more work on my little buddy over here, which again, we shall see if I can get it painted up and shit. And finish up the spot putties, which again, I think it looks pretty fucking good, honestly. He's coming together rather nicely. So there's that. I need to get Babel put together. I need to start working on jacks with the spot putty. I've got some music stuff that we've been dinking around with that I want to get back into. Start playing with that as well. You know, lots of things on the to-do list. Including, hey, thanks for that, I appreciate. That's right. If you want to join in on the droid building, if you want to contribute to the droids and shit, then, you know, hit up that wish list. I got Filament on there. It's not going to break my heart. And again, too, if you want to be part of the monthly surprise box draw, every $10 that you donate gets you one entry into it. And the last stream of the month, I'm going to be picking the wiener. So yeah, that's going to be great. It is a nice box. The contents will be pretty nice, too. True story. Looking forward to it. Especially, shut up. Especially when people tell me, this music better be worth it. Well, I mean, right now it's kind of a mellow track, but my eldest brother Andy is kind of on my favorite list, even though... Oh yeah, I got a couple of siblings that are, you know, on my favorite list, and a couple that I pretend that they don't exist, because I don't interact with them. What's the point? But, what was I saying there? Oh yeah, that's right. With the, you know, the donations and all of that stuff. Don't forget, I am going to be painting you up little personalized droids. Because, you know, reasons. Because I love doing that thing. $20, yeah. I love my siblings. I love my siblings too. I just don't like most of them. Right? I have one of my brothers is very much that, you know, pull yourself up by your bootstraps kind of guy. And I'm not here for it. He's one of those guys where every time that you are struggling with something, he has always gone through something harder, right? And he's not afraid to tell you that, you know, my life was harder than yours. Well, I mean, it's all about perspective. You know, it's just, I don't need to deal with that. I have one sibling, the others don't count. Depending on the day, I don't like anybody. I mean, that's fair enough. That's why he's got horns on his helmet. Oh yeah, definitely perspective. Yep. Right? It's not a competition. It's absolutely not a competition. Everybody else's experience is 100% valid. Like, fall on his face. Head to spleen. Got them all. But yeah, everybody's personal experience is valid. And trauma is not a competition. Everybody's trauma is valid as well. So, that's it. The worst thing that you have gone through in your mind is no different than the worst thing that I have gone through. Brother's a homophobe and transphobe. Want to pull yourself over your bootstrap types too. I'm sorry about taking government handouts. Wait, it's just 20s. That's right. This isn't the trauma Olympics. That's right. Gut them with a rusty spoon. Fuck them. Fuck them all right in the neck. With that rusty spoon. Rawr. I said what I said. Here's the part where YouTube is like, well, we're now demonetizing you. Good job. Salad fingers. Wow. That aged a guy right there. Might as well ask if I can drink Baileys from a shoe. Like mother pushing me to clean the bathroom, extreme heat not letting me get a cooler day. That's all that matters, alright? Salad tones? No, it's an old, one of the first memes. One of the first, like, video memes that went around. Salad fingers collecting the rusty spoons. Nobody asked you. Little shit. Come here, Bean. Sabine, come. Come here, Sabine. Yes, you did a shit. Hi, Gooby. It's Gooby! Hi, Gooby. What's up, Goob? How you doing, buddy? That's right, we have this guy for a week. Big old Goob. Isn't that right, Goob? Yeah. We got you for a week, don't we? While your actual mama is out getting married. Just ate a bunch of pizza. Hell yeah. I'm coat of cactus covered in icy hot and mo. Wow, dragon. Wow. Someone reported for saying he's the asshole on an I am the asshole. No, Sabine has not showed up. Sabine, come here, Bean. Sabine, come here, Bean. Come here, little shit. Not you, goobies. I mean, yes, you goobies, but Sabine's supposed to be showing up. You just want pets. That's what you want. Bean to Bean. Come here, Sabine. Normally she does, but... Is Bean being jealous of you there, buddy? Hey? Is it Bean being jealous of you? Hey? Alright, off you go. Bye, Goob. Oh, he's such a good boy, right? He always was. He was always a good dog, so we have no problem taking him for a while. I am violent and I think in violent terms. Fair enough. That's absolutely fair enough. I'm not here to judge, you know. I always say that, you know, so long as you're not hurting others, but I mean, in the case of violence, yeah, you're going to hurt other people. I totally am at a point where I need to fucking comb my beard again. You know what that means? Trim time. I think I ought to violate terms and conditions, maybe. That's right. Terms of service, when you got to violate those, not so goodly. It's not a good time, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's the sad part. Text this big. It's in like 2-sized font. Yeah, good luck trying to read that shit. I'm gonna take my glasses off for that shit. Your size has nothing to... Uh-huh. I'm gonna let you have that one. Yeah. Before I try and say anything, I'll just put my head down here and, you know, we'll do this. Yeah, thank you. Now they're playing. Sorry, coffee's out. Now I'm on to my next beverage. Brought to you by Dr. Pepper Zero. Because yes. Laundry reminder because I hate myself. Okay. Thank you for that laundry reminder. Our next self-care break isn't for like 13 minutes, but try and keep that in mind. I'll try and remind people when it hits. Dogs. What else have I been working on? Let me see. Oh, hey, here's one that I don't know if I told you guys about this one. So this here is a remote control holder. You can see I've got the screws in it already, but unfortunately I can't quite get under my desk to screw it into the desk. But what you do is you put the remote in it and then you click the remote in, right? So now it's got a safe place to be. And then when you want it back, you just push it again. It's got a couple of elastics in it, so it ejects it for you. So yeah, I made that, and I intend on putting this under my desk here somewhere so I don't lose the fucking remote for my lights back here, because I had lost it for a while, which broke my heart, but yeah, I think this is fantastic. So that was another neat little toy that I made. My cat lets me pat his tummy. We used to have one cat that allowed us to do that. We try with any other cat, and it's war. It is fucking, yeah, cat's gonna try and eat your hand. Not gonna be a good time. Trying to think of any other fun things that have Besides, well, I mean, a lot of you guys can't see this. I did show this before. I made a. It is good soup. I made my new my new drawer display. Like all of these open, slide open. They're all drawers. What are you running for a 3D printer? Filament. Yeah, doing filament. But yeah, I made this here. It's in the colors of the droid that Jason and I designed years and years and years ago. So purple and orange. So yeah, I'm still painting this as well. So that's something that I put together and have been playing with. Get a hand puppet for the kitty tummy. I've done that before. I actually used to use my work gloves. My sock. Oh, hey, yeah, that's right. There's something I made for Shoost, actually, and something I may have to end up making for me. This here is a mobility aid. So this is for Shoost. What you do is you put your sock on this end, right? It's got a spot where you put like a broom handle or a stick of some kind, right? And then you just put this down, and it helps you to put your socks on. So yeah, I made this mobility aid for Shoost. So there you go. That is one more thing that I put together. I mean, it is pretty solid. Seems like it's pretty solid. It does need a little bit of buffing on some of the corners. Some of the corners are kind of sharp yet still, but most days I can't reach my feet to put my socks on. Yeah. Right? So that's the purpose of that. You're my emergency contact. It's also how I put my condoms on. Dude, you're married. Anyway, whatever. I'm not here to judge. My cat lets me do it when he starts to poke me with his back paw. I stop. That's fair. Anybody who thinks that a condom is not going to fit on that obviously has been buying very cheap condoms. I'm just happy this song came back on, to be honest with you. I got nothing for that. Yes, Bropocalypse stays at Bropocalypse, but you know what? Whatever, whatever. Just whatever. That's all I got. Whatever. If they want to talk about it, then, you know, I can't stop them. Is that what you guys did at Bropocalypse? You saw some of the pictures, that's all I'm going to say. Couple of the pictures, couple of the videos. I'll say we went toy shopping. I'm not going to tell you what kind of toys. Hey, look, I'm grooving again. It's a good song. Anyway. We don't ask a question about Apocalypse. It's in the rules. I don't know if it's in the rules per se, but I mean it. Oh right, yeah, because I didn't answer that. But sorry, text from my wife that completely distracted me there.
Drink your water! Unclench your jaw! Take your meds! Eat something yummy, motherfucker!
Yes. 'Cause yes. I'm not gonna lie, now I'm kind of anxious to fucking put some more putty on this guy and see if I can get him painted up. Anyway. Alright. Brain's a little distracty right now. Yeah, I know. First time for everything. Nobody's ever been distracted before. No, not at all. Actually, you know what? That too. You know what? I think that's
I
actually
just
what
wanted
I'm
to be a
going
real
do.
squirrel.
Uh-oh.
Obama 87 demands that you take a selfie and send it to them.
Oh, Mama wants a selfie, huh? All right. I can do that. You know what? Even better. I will give you a selfie with part of the droid here. Well, with whatever part of him is assembled. Because why the hell not? Distracted, my book pile keeps getting taller. That sounds about right. All right, here we go. Here we go. Flip the camera. It's going to duck down here. There you go. Enjoy that selfie. As a reminder, yeah, to give Dan head like the droid needs. Yep, true story. Oh my god. Too funny. All right, you know what? Actually, fuck it. I'm going to get out of here. So I'm going to disassemble this droid a little bit, and I'm going to get him painted up. So you know what? Let's be a good little gummy bear. That's right. You know what? I keep giving her shit. So you know what we're gonna do? Click, click. We're gonna do this. We're gonna go bug Lady Z in BDSM gear. But as always, thank you all for hanging out today. I hope, Indy, I hope I could make your day a little bit better. I hope I could put a little bit of a smile in your day. Much love to all of you. Remember, drink your water, take your meds, be kind to yourself. I will catch you guys in the Discord, and I will be back on Wednesday. So until then, be good, keep fit, have fun, all of that happy shit. Oh, hey. Stupid thing. So let's go blow up Lady Z's chat for a little bit and, yeah, share a little love that way, shall we? Until Wednesday, I will see you guys then, or I'll catch you in the Discord. Mwah. All my love to you. We'll see you then. Take care.